Hey guys, so today is going to be a tag video and I am not actually sure if this tag exists. If it does and you've heard of it, let me know down below, but I don't think it does because I kind of did a half search on YouTube and I didn't really see anything. Also, pardon the appearance, I'm just filming this video today. Actually, one of my subscribers had requested this on another video. I'm not exactly even sure which video, but they requested this and I thought it would be a really neat thing to do. So this is going to be the do your makeup with your non-dominant hand tag. And it probably won't be too much of a challenge for a lot of you out there, especially if you're good with both hands. I am right hand dominated, my right hand is my dominant hand. But when I was in sports, when I was in middle school and high school, I did a lot of things with my left hand in sports. So I wouldn't say that I'm ambidextrous by any means because I cannot write to save my life with my left hand, but I can do a lot of stuff with my left hand. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try and see if I can pull off a decent look. I think everything will be okay until I get to the eyeliner, so let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna start off with just a basic primer, and I wish I could tie my hand behind my back because I know it's gonna be difficult not to use it, but we'll see. Sorry if the angle moved. I had to plug in my camera. I'm going to use my sample of the Vitalumere Aqua from Chanel just because, I don't know, I haven't actually put this in a video for you guys and I've been wanting to tell you how it works. So I got the color B20. That's what the consistency of the foundation looks like. I'm just going to take some on my finger and dab that. Okay, now I'm going to take a stippling brush. This one's from Sigma, again in my non-dominant hand. Okay, so as you can see, it's not like the best coverage. I have a pimple right here that you can still see through it. I mean, it's light enough to where you definitely could put a second layer on, but I'm not going to. I mean, I'm not going anywhere after this, so there's really no point in me having on that much foundation to cover up. I will be putting on a little bit of concealer though. I'm going to use my Revlon Photo Ready Bright Eye Primer and Brightener. This is what the packaging looks like, and I guess that means I have to screw it up with my left hand too. So I'm just going to take some of that under my eye. This is awkward. And blend that out. Okay, and then for concealer for my pimple, I'm going to take the Dream Matte concealer, and I almost did it with my right hand. Just going to take a little bit of that on the brush and apply it to any problem areas that I have. I have a lot of hormonal acne right now, you know, that monthly acne that everybody hates, so the redness is good. This is really good to cover up the redness. Even though I know this is a discontinued product, I still like using it for that. Then I'm just going to take my blot powder from MAC. I'm just trying to kind of use this up on a little kabuki brush. And I'm just going to swirl that in there. Just feels so less coordinated. Like I can barely swirl my brush in here because I just am so not coordinated with my left hand. It's been years since I've had to use it for anything really, so. Alright, now I guess I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer from Benefit on this doesn't have a name, but it's just like a contour brush from Walmart. I'm going to take that and just dip it in a few times, tap off, and let's see. I guess just start from the back in my hollows of my cheek and then bring it forward. I feel so awkward here. Let's see. I feel so barbaric, like I'm just slapping it on my face because I don't really have much rhythm. Right, now for blush. You guys know I have a very heavy hand when it comes to blush, so hopefully this is okay. I'm going to use a mid-tone blush, Exposed from Tarte. This is probably one of my all-time favorite blushes on just a blush brush from Sigma. I'm going to dab that in there a few times and just brush that on the apples of my cheek. Alright, so hopefully that looks okay. It may look a little bright right now, but hopefully it'll balance out once I put eyeshadow on. So now for a primer, a highlight. I can't talk. I'm just going to use the Hard Candy highlight in Tiki. It's actually a So Baked bronzer, but it's more of a highlight color. I'm just going to take it on that same brush also and just sweep it like this and then sweep it on my cheekbones. Very nice highlight. Okay, so far it hasn't really been too hard. Now we're going to get into a little bit of things that have to be a little bit more precise. So next is going to be eyebrows. I'm just going to use my Walgreens brow powder and my duo-ended eyebrow brush. So I'm going to dip that in there and hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Whew, it's a little dark. That's as good as they're gonna get because this is making my hand hurt. It's so awkward. Now I'm gonna take some primer to my lids. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Take a little bit of that. I don't like using my fingers if I don't have to, so I'm gonna take a Sigma brush to do this. So for eyeshadow, I'm just gonna use my Naked palette, my original one, just to kind of make it simple. I'm gonna take, let's see, I'll take a little bit of Sin on the inner corner or the inner part of the eye. Whew, made my eye water. And I'm gonna flip over that brush and put a little bit of Sidecar, which is this one right here in the outer part. Okay, not too bad. So now I'm just going to take a blending brush, and this is the E35 from Sigma. I'm going to take a little bit of the Naked on that brush and blend this out. Just to blend it out further, I'm going to take a little bit of Smog, which is this like darker bronze color, and just put it out in the inner crease because I don't feel like the Naked color gave it enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little angled brush and take some of that Smog color and just run it along my lower lash line. Ooh, that's a little bit harder. Ow. Ow. I'm going to put a little inner highlight. I'm going to take a pencil brush with the color Virgin and just stamp that in my inner corner here. Just like that to brighten up that inner corner. Now the eyeshadow is done. Now here's the fun part that I'm super nervous about, the eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going to actually take a liquid liner and a pencil liner, and we'll see. I'm kind of nervous because I poke my eyes even when I'm doing it with my right hand, so I really don't know. So first I'm just going to go ahead and tight line. Okay, so I poked my eye. That didn't really work out too well. Oh gosh, that hurt. Okay, now this is one of my favorite eyeliners. This is the Mark LA Girl Mark My Eyes Long Lasting Extreme Bold Eyeliner in the color black. This is what the packaging looks like. So it kind of has a fat tip, so I'm a little nervous because I feel like this would be a little bit easier with a thin tip brush, but we're gonna see how we can do. So hopefully I can keep you guys in frame here. They're not exactly even. And this one smudged a little bit because I didn't let it dry all the way, but you can see what it looks like there. Probably when I open my eyes, they look exactly the same, but Actually, no, you can tell that this one is a little bit off. But I did pretty good considering it took me probably twice as long to do it, but it still came out decent. I'm impressed with myself. Now I'm just going to take my eyelash curlers and curl my eyelashes, which is another thing that I'm kind of scared of because I can barely do it with my right hand. Okay, I didn't get all of them, but that was good enough. And then for mascara, I'm going to use Benefit's They're Real. I'm just going to apply a generous amount of that. I'm doing my mascara with my right hand. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that until right now. Oh, sorry. Okay, I cheated. I'm sorry. I was like, God, this is really easy, you know? I'm not having any problems. Well, duh, because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Okay, now this is going to be purely with my left hand. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see my eyes. There you go. You can see I smudged it right there. And it actually didn't get in all the way to the inner part of my eye. Like if I shut my eye, you can see that it doesn't go all the way in and that it's smudged, and then out here it's smudged also. Mascara looks pretty good. I didn't smudge any of that. Blending looks pretty good, just the smudge on the eyeliner. This eye, I couldn't get the top peak to go evenly, so it kind of looks like a rounded peak instead of what it's supposed to be. My eyebrows look decent though. They need to be plucked. Please, you know, excuse that. My blush, everything looks really good. So now let's try and do lips. So I'm going to use NYX Pale Pink lip pencil. Oh. Okay, and the lipstick I'm going to use is Revlon in the color Fuchsia. So this is a very vibrant, bright, like fuchsia. So this definitely takes a little bit of concentration even when I have it in my right hand. So we'll see how it goes on in my left. The problem, like looking in the mirror, is my hand is in the way. I guess, you know what, actually, I'm so used to doing my makeup this way because I'm right-handed. I probably all this time should have had the mirror this way. I didn't even think about that. And now my hand's still in the way. If you guys are left-handed, how do you do your makeup in the mirror without your hand being in the way when you're trying to put something on? Like, I can't see. Ugh, I messed up here. Make sure I don't have any in my teeth. And that is the finished look. I am actually super impressed with myself. I thought for sure it would be like my no mirror makeup challenge. Like, I mean, my blush is always heavy, but that particular video is just ridiculous. I look like a clown. And so this video is a little bit better. Let me scoot back so you guys can see the entire look. I think it looks pretty good.